You gotta get you probably need a sacrificial lamb or two.
Well, I've got stacked there that most of them are really pretty crisp. I would, you know what, the sacrificial lambs I would probably send in, at least one of them, is one of those 2 fork and daggers that have those just those little white spots on them to see if they pass.
Do you have a fork and dagger that's going?
I don't think that. I don't know. There's
you need a sacrificial lamb.
And you oats. You said you look at me.
What's up, Dallas?
What's up, Dallas from Pittsburgh?
Dad!
Come and open all this.
I don't care.
I like torturing everybody, so I make Ian come and open it, and then he hates that because he doesn't want to sit by me for an hour and a half. DZ peasy. Is that what you refer to yourself as now? DZ peasy? Okay.
Alright. Ian's going to come back and crack cases. Almost looked out the cookies.
All right, let me get a case here.
Hello, children.
Nope, have to go by.
Dumb dogs. Crazy. What's up, Bob? Roberto. What's going on, Roberto? Flip 1, 2, and uh-oh. Here, don't let me knock over the stack of Formula One. Can we get something out there from scratch? I will not be collecting any Schwarbs. What? Is that English? What's a Schwarb? Kyle, future oblique injury. I have no idea what you're talking about still. Kyle Schwarber, what about him? Is he on a team that you have? Best Irish luck to everyone tonight. 4 autos and all wanders be green. Same to you, Jason. 4 wanders and all the gills turn green, or whatever you say. Happy, is it St. Patrick's Day today? You'd think I would know that, but I don't celebrate ethnic holidays. So, you know. That was good. Get your mom's chair. I don't celebrate ethnic holidays, so I don't really think about it too much. You know, are there other ethnic holidays? I don't know. I just felt like saying ethnic holidays. I have no idea. All holidays are ethnic? Well, I guess I celebrate ethnic holidays then. Christmas is ethnic? What's up, CL? I think we might have had one person. Maybe another one. Might want to check on payment. In case you forgot. Cinco de Mayo? I don't celebrate that. Actually, we do. We call it Cinco de Nacho. So if you're here and you don't have a wrench by your name, and maybe you forgot your payment, if you could take a look at it. So it is a non-wrench person. Because I don't want CL to think I'm talking about him. Cinco de Drinko. That sounds a little ist of some kind. Taco Tuesday. Well, okay. Are there? What other are there? What other ethnic holidays are there? Thanksgiving isn't an ethnic holiday. Christmas isn't ethnic. Halloween's not ethnic. I don't want to, because I don't want to call people out because they normally pay. They normally pay. I don't want to shame anyone. They normally normally pay right away. So I don't want to shame them if they normally pay right away. If they didn't pay at all. Religious holidays are an ethos? What the hell does an ethos have to do with ethnic? What does that mean? Huh? No, it wasn't you, Betsy. I don't think it was anyone in this room that does not have a wrench by their name. Kwanzaa? I don't celebrate Kwanzaa either. I don't even know when Kwanzaa is. Hey, you know, it'd be helpful to me if you crisscross those. Now I got a big stack. I don't know what the hell is going on with these cards. I think Christmas and Thanksgiving are both actually ethnic, as at least by the... No, baloney. What's the definition of ethnic? Where the hell do you get ethnic out of Christmas? Where the hell do you get ethnic out of Thanksgiving? That's the celebration of this country. And Charlie Brown and Lucy. Now, are you saying that Snoopy is ethnic? Is that what we're trying to say now? Snoopy is ethnic? Oh, my Lord. When did Snoopy become ethnic? Jose Ramirez Biggin and Jacob DeGrom Biggin. I didn't know Snoopy was ethnic. Is white ethnic? White people are can you be white and be ethnic? I don't think you can. I think that's an oxymoron. Which is like a fat hippo or something, right? Is Christopher Columbus Italian? Oh, I gotta get where I'm supposed to be. Is my camera wrong here? Something's wrong. We can be white and be ethnic? All right. All right then. I learned something today. Thank you all for sharing. Am I a little bit better? Nah. They're not getting close to politics. We're discussing holidays. We're not discussing politics. We don't care about politics. But it's okay to discuss holidays, you know. St. Patty's Day is, I thought that had something to do with the Lucky Charms dude. No? St. Patrick's Day doesn't have to do with the Lucky Charms dude? Randy Oroza Reyna. Yeah, it'd be better if I checked that. I'll be honest with you guys. Up until 5 minutes ago, I was sleeping. So, I don't know. I got like 4 hours sleep last night. I'm tired. You could tell how tired I was because at 4 a.m. I'm tweeting out my love for Tops while I'm trying to fall asleep in bed. Yeah, I know. Sucking up. What can I do? Cleansing of snakes from the island. I thought that was Amazon's. It was like Wonder Woman stuff. I don't know. Dia de los Muertos. Zach Greinke. Zach Greinke signed a one. He should have signed a 1-year deal with the Giants. Zach Greinke. This guy signed with the Giants. Matt Manning. Was it Matt Manning? Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't know any of the baseball players anyway. Ask me about soccer though. I know my English rules, football stuff, or something like that. I don't know what it was. Matt Chapman. New Age performer Dylan. So when Jesse was out and he went to what was that called, Ian? What was on the back of this thing? Something con?
What?
On the con, anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm delirious. Jesse went to some kind of convention thing, and he bought me what are those cards called? Garbage Pail Kids. Complex Con, yeah. And I finally today, Dodger Con, I finally got the Complex Con Garbage Pail Kids out today. How long ago was that, Jesse? Didn't feel like it was too terribly long. And so I'm very proud of myself for only waiting like 2 months to get them out. Only like 2 months. Nah, you're fine, Stan. Don't worry about it. You're usually right on top of it. I figured if you were a little bit late, there was something going on, so it's no big deal. Complex Con, but I appreciate it. Thanks for getting that taken care of, Stan. The Complex Con was a complex thing that of some complexity. Yeah, he might have outed himself, but that just tells you Stan's character. That just tells you Stan's character, that he's willing to admit when there's an issue. Look at big giant Buster Posey, and then still take care of it. You're gonna yell at your boss? You kept me from paying for the Astros on time. I need a raise. You haven't seen those, Betsy, from Complex Con? Complex Con. They're the redback version, not the ones they sold on the TEPS website. Some lady came in, and she's we've got a lady here who comes in and checks out Garbage Pail Kids every once in a while. And she's very, to use Max's language, hoity-toity. I'm still not sure what that means exactly, but Max does, so that's whatever. And she in a very prim and proper way said, "Oh, I already have all of those, or sold them, or something." And I was like, "No, you don't have these there, Miss Thing." So I have no idea. But anyway, the redback. They're much rarer. I see that on eBay they go for about $100 a set. So, so that's good. I like that part of it. And then UPS lost my Series 1 stuff, and now I did see an update from UPS that said that the address is right now. Hold on, let me double check this. The address is wrong, and now it says on the way, delivery address changed. Let's see, what does that say? I don't know why it would be on the way to the updated. So it should be, they said it'll be here tomorrow. There you go, 200 sets. I have 10 of the 200 sets here at my shop. Jesse has the other 190. Jesse has the other 190. Mike Moustakis. Nah, if you want one, I'll bet you I'll give you one. Well, I mean, you can pay for one. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I have one for you. Frias Vlad Guerrero Jr. Black. I mean, image variation. Image variation. Somebody bought a you know, I'm telling you guys, I'm tired. The brain and the mouth aren't working. So never mind. I'm just gonna get through this. And I'm gonna go home. Hey, look at that. Reed Detmer's autograph. I like it. I like it. Reed Detmer's. Very nice. That's a good autograph. Not as good as Roberto Clemente. A Wander blank back. What is that, Dallas? What is a Wander blank back? So anyway, so we're gonna have we're gonna do some retail, Series 1 retail, I think. I'm still not killing myself to do anything. You know, we'll do some Series 1 retail, mix it with some other stuff this weekend, have a little fun with it. Ryan Weathers is a black border. What is a blank back? But the number with error written on it. Oh, so it's one of the Arab ones, huh? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So that's some bucks here. Somebody brought in, they hit a color swap. That's a good one. O'Neal Cruz has a bit of the black border missing, and that's it. Oh, that's crazy. So our tops, it looks like it's updated like it's going to be here, Jesse. Yes. And so I don't have a crap ton. I'll be honest with you guys. I have 80 blasters and for this wave, and one case of fat packs. That's what we have for wave 1. And then wave 2, we have one case of retail 1224s. And one case of hangers, and that'll be You know, that'll be the other break. So what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Though I have seen some of my other numbers go up, so that's a good thing. Someone came in tonight and bought a box of Pokemon, whatever the new Pokemon is, and he was all excited because the only place he's been able to find them is on Whatnot for 180 bucks. Like, what? Oh yeah, Donruss basketball should be in tomorrow. Is that what he was saying, Reggie? Or he was saying they were on Hotbox? They were on, look at that, Buster Posey. On Whatnot for 180 bucks. Either way, expensive and dumb. Dumb and expensive. Got an email from Panini Day finally shipping out Wander Redemption for... Wow, that's nice. I'm surprised they didn't just send you some crappy little... nothing. Randy. Remember, everyone, I like soccer. My favorite soccer player is Heung-min Son from the Hotspurs. So just in case anyone does soccer and you come across any Sun stuff, I do actively collect him. Freddie Freeman. Ho Chi Minh. Yes, Ho Chi Minh is my favorite soccer player. And City. Mike Trout, purple. Isn't there a city now, Ho Chi Minh? O'Neal Cruz. Gleyber Torres. Michael Brantley. Mike Moustakas. What's going on with Moustakas? Why are we hitting him today? Hey, Nat. Why don't you bring me a box? Steven Strasburg. All right, here's what I think about the. Here's what I think now. I'm updating my baseball predictions. Updated baseball predictions based on current signings. I think the Blue Jays, since we last spoke, have improved the most. I think the Blue Jays have improved the most. Does somebody have the Diamondbacks and Cubs? I think maybe Marlins and I don't know what. Look. So I am now leaning toward the Blue Jays in the American League East. Leaning. I still like the Rays, but I think the Blue Jays have improved quite a bit. Who'd they sign? Then they signed Chapman. They got Chapman in a trade. Chapman is a good player. He's a really good player. He's a really good player. Yeah, but I still think that I still think that this guy right here is the balance of power in the American League. In all of the American League, he is a number one. He is a number one. What are you taking that? Why don't you put them in here? Oh, you're going to sort them. Gotcha. Never mind. So I am starting to lean a little bit, though I do believe still that the Houston Astros are an excellent team and still in the top 3 in the American League. Top 4. Because as of this point now, I think there's 4 teams that I like. I like the White Sox. I like the Rays. I like the Blue Jays. I like the Houston Astros. So, but I think since we last spoke, I think that the team that helped themselves the most has been Toronto Blue Jays in the American League. I'm going to say something very controversial, and this has nothing to do with my feelings about the team. Okay, this is just what I honestly and truly believe. I don't think, and this is not a shot at Freddie Freeman, I don't think he makes the Dodgers that much better. I really don't. I don't think it's a shift that would make me say that the the Dodgers are a lock. I still don't feel it. Because, and this is again not a shot at the Dodgers, this is honestly how I feel about it, that the Dodgers are a team where big contracts go to die. And I think there's a lot of history of that. Joey Gallo. Oh, flip stock. Flip stock. Look at that. First flip stock. It's Joey Gallo. Is that an autograph?
Oh, it's one heck of a misprint.
No, they're all like that.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
First flip stock.
About to say.
Joey Gallo. So that's nice. Flip stock. I like that. So again, that is not me honestly taking a shot at the Dodgers. I truly and genuinely believe that. I think there's some history to say that the Dodgers and big contracts, and 9 times out of 10 they haven't worked out. I mean, honestly, 9 times out of 10 they haven't worked out. Even what's his name last year was really, and I think very highly of Mookie Betts, and he was kind of sucky last year. You know what I'm saying? I think the pitching staff is good. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's as formidable, and I don't think the Dodgers reliever core is as formidable as I would like if I were them. Tim Anderson out of 673. Cedric Mullins. So that's what I think. Now, do I think that they're probably still on paper the best team in the National League? I do think the Dodgers are the best team on paper in the National League. I don't think there's any arguing that point. And Sears Tower card. Well, who do you have, Betsy? What teams do you have? So, and that's where I think the problem comes in. Now, I do think, and again, this is not a shot at the other team. This is not a shot at the other team. No Franco Purple. We've hit them. We didn't hit one in this one. But I think that Fernando Tatis being out for 3 months helps the Dodgers more than it might necessarily hurt the Padres, because I still don't believe the Padres are there yet either. I think the Padres starting rotation is going to... Oh, Max. I honestly think the Padres starting rotation has some yips, and I don't think the yips have been worked out. I think they had some serious yips from last year, and I don't think they're going to... I don't think they're going to be helped at all this year. I'm going to go out on a limb a little bit because I know this is going to be a little bit of a controversial statement for some people, because I know we got a lot of Braves fans here, but I think the Mets are going to be a very good team this year. I think the Padres have, if you look at them, I think they have good pitchers, but I do believe they had the yips last year, and I think they're going to have them again this year. I really do. I think they're going to just have the yips again. And I think every other team is as good as, well, except for Arizona. I think the Rockies are a better team. I think the Giants are as good as last year, and the Dodgers are as good as last year, and the Padres rotation is not different than last year. You know what I'm saying? And I just think they still going to have the yips. I don't think so. I think it's a different ownership, CL. I really do. I think, oh, they got a different pitching coach, Max? Well, that might change my mind then. I didn't know they have a new pitching coach. So that could change it. So, Betsy, you want that? Let me put your name on it. I didn't know that. But I think the new ownership in New York helps that. I really do. Because I think part of the problem was the ownership. So to me, I think the Mets are a better team. Devers. You're missing that other guy they have though too. Scherzer at 40 is better than 95% of the guys in baseball. I really would be right now saying to you guys that if the Giants had signed Scherzer for a 1-year contract, that I would bet on them for the World Series. I honestly would say that if the Giants had Scherzer. I think Max is that good. I think he was misused a little bit in LA because of expectation that the Dodgers weren't seeing. I think the Dodgers honestly expected to be... I think the Dodgers really believed they were going to win it last year. He would make the Giants a World Series contender. Again, your favorite team is the Yankees, OCL, so I get it. I mean, I understand. I understand you have a hard time seeing out of the bubble. You know. You have a hard time seeing out of your metropolis bubble. And I'll bet you in all last year you might have watched one inning of one Giants game. Brandon Lau. Look, Wander Franco. So that's okay. Ooh, come on, Big Red. Hey, look at that. Second Shohei Ohtani red. That's nice. 573. Giants are going to be a good team again. Giants are going to be a good team again. Not a 107 win team, but they're going to be a good team again. The Giants didn't flame out in the first round. What are you talking about? How do you talk? I don't understand what that means. What does that mean, flame out? They played against the World Series champion from the prior year, who had 107 or 106 wins versus their 107. They've played them 5 games. I mean, down to 5 games. Color swap. And the Dodgers won. The Giants did not embarrass themselves in the playoffs. The Dodgers beat them. What are you going to do when the Dodgers beat them? The World Series champion from the year before beat you. You take your 107 win season and you say the team with the second best record in baseball knocked you out. 106 wins. The Giants did not flame out at all. The Dodgers beat them. So I don't think the Giants have anything to be ashamed about it with their first round. And everybody can say all they want, but I guarantee you if the Giants faced Atlanta in the first round, Atlanta would have gone home. Atlanta would have gone home. And I'm okay with Braves fans saying otherwise. But that first series cost the Dodgers, the series against the Giants cost the Dodgers more than they expended a lot of their energy trying to get past the Giants, and that hurt them against the Braves. 100%.
Do we have more sleeves?
Yeah, somewhere. Hey, look.
Yeah, I don't catch my stuff in my sleeves.
So do we have the scissors? We need a corner clip. Well, again, you're a Yankees fan. You spend your whole year saying that. Hey, we need to clip. I want to make sure we clip those corners.
There's some that have corners clipped on them.
Okay. Again, I get it. I don't think you watch any West Coast baseball, so I'm not even sure you think the Giants are anything at all. I mean, I understand. But I'm going to say this once again. I've been pretty solid at where I have been with the teams, and I feel very solid at where I'm at with the teams again this year. I do think the Dodgers will probably win the West. I don't think that they're a World Series champion. I do think the Brewers probably win the Central. I don't think they're a World Series champion. My sleeper team for making the World Series, I'm going to say this right now, March 17th, my sleeper team for making it to the World Series is the New York Mets. New York Mets. Not embarrassed to say that at all. My sleeper team from the National League to make it to the World Series is the New York Mets. They're the only one that wanted him, Bob, for heaven's sakes. Nobody else wanted to pay him that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Him signing with the Rockies makes as much sense as Machado signing with the Padres. I mean, you've just kind of crapped away your career for money, so whatever. You know. I don't think, and again, Dallas, not a shot at all. I don't think the Red Sox are going to be what they were last year. And I don't mean that. That's not a shot at all. I just think last year was the stars aligning for them and everything else. And in a lot of ways, I think it was that way with the Giants too. I just don't think the Red Sox repeat what they did. I'm not saying they suck. I just don't think they're going to repeat this year. Repeat last year's this year. I don't know. Win another World Series. Not end your career with one of the worst teams in baseball. No, you know what I'm saying? That would be to me. You know what? I think the Angels have a shot. I still think they're down a pitcher, in my opinion. I think they're down probably two pitchers, to be honest with you. If I were them, I would be trying to find some arms. You know? Some players, again, I think that's telling, though, of Chris Bryant. It's telling of Chris Bryant. You know? He is definitely not in it. Signing with the Rockies tells you that he is definitely not in this to try to win another World Series title. He is definitely in this just to get paid, which is another reason why I am glad the Giants didn't sign him back. That is another reason why I'm glad the Giants did not sign him back. I still wish the Giants would sign Castellanos. I don't think they will. And Farhan has not been wrong so far, so I can't fault the guy. But I wish that they would sign Castellanos. He's not a. Yeah, I don't think he can do enough to make the Hall of Fame. I don't think Chris Bryant can do enough to make the Hall of Fame. Maybe he likes to smoke doobies. I don't know. Maybe he likes brownies. I don't think Chris Bryant, though, if you look at his numbers, I don't think he can do enough. Probably. Or the Padres. I can see him going to the Padres. You know, but I would love that if the Giants got him. I just don't think they will. I think Seattle's going to be a good team. I don't think they're the best team in the West, but I think they're going to be a good team. I think the best team in the West. I still think one of the best teams of baseball is Houston, whether they sign Correa back or not. What are you looking for?
Something a little bigger than 55.
We had the 70 something. Might have to grab one. Are they back there?
I'm not seeing them back here. Is that them?
You need 75s. Do you have regular top loaders over there?
Yeah, I've got really top loaders.
No, those are 55.
No, I guess not.
Buster won't either what? You know, and the Padres might not do anything. I'll be honest with you. Again, I'm not taking a shot at the Padres when I say this at all. I know I make fun of the Padres a lot. I think maybe the Padres might be looking at a hold. You know, I mean, especially with if you don't have Fernando for 3 months, I think that there's just no one to replace him. No one in the game can replace Fernando Tatis on your team, and maybe they just decide to you know, make a hold and see what happens. I mean, how do you replace that? And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I still do think that, you know, we'll see. I don't see the Padres. I think the Giants are going to be a good team again. And I think they're going to compete again. The Central, I don't think have the Cardinals improved themselves a lot? Has anyone in the Central improved themselves a lot? The only one in the Central who improved themselves a lot is this team right here. Is that team right there? That's the only one in the Central who has improved themselves. Jettisoning those big contracts and making the trades they made is positive for the Reds. I will say that I think right now, if you twist my arm, I think the winner comes out of the World Series winner comes out of the American League. I think the World Series comes out of the American League. Probably the Blue Jays, if you were going to force me to say it right now. And again, I'm not saying anything bad about Atlanta. My only thing with Atlanta is the thing that I say every single year, and I will say about Atlanta for this year. It's very hard to repeat. I think the Braves are going to be a terrific team again, but I think it's very hard to repeat, and so that's why I'm just counting them out. Kyle Lewis out of 673. I just think it's super hard to repeat, which probably benefits the Dodgers this year. Cody Bellinger. Yeah, but in what year, Max? I bet CL $5 and a Buster Posey baseball card that the A's make the playoffs. I could have been wrong. I could be wrong. I'll say that now, but you know, if I have to give up a baseball card, Buster Posey is the one I'd be okay with giving up. It's not a shorter season. It's 162 games. Braves GM may be better than the Giants. Braves GM, the GM might be better than the whole Giants team. That is true, CL. You are 100% right. You are 100% right. So the Braves GM can outplay the entire Giants team? Man, put that guy on the field. I am way more a Buster. That's true. You probably are, Bob. But I've always said I'm not a huge Buster Posey fan. I'm okay with that. I still think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I can think the guy's a Hall of Famer and not be a big fan of his. I still say he's better than Molina every day of the week and twice on Sunday. And I think in 20 years when they have a conversation about the best catcher of his generation, it's going to go Buster Posey, period. But there was also... You said the GMs. What are we talking about? Huh? I don't think I'm following. Is it me? It must be me. Are you talking about Buster only? What are we talking about? What am I missing? Got in the exact argument the other day that Posey's a first ballot Hall of Famer and better than Molina? I don't think that was an argument. I think that was just a statement of fact. That's true as well, CL. It's called get the hell out of the way rule. It's called the get the... Well, at the time they changed the rule, though, they thought Buster Posey was going to be the face of baseball, so they didn't want the face of baseball to be hurt. You know. But then they found out he's a little standoffish, and then all of a sudden they changed to Mike Trout, who's not standoffish. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. His brothers are pretty good catchers. Pretty good catchers. So that's my March 17th conversation. Is I think that we've kind of run our course, right? Who else? The only one left is Correa. Is there anyone that Correa could sign with that anyone believes would make a huge deal of improvement? I can think of one team, and I don't think this is going to happen. I haven't heard this, but I can think of one team in the National League that if they signed Correa, I think would be improved quite a bit. 1 year deal, huh? That might be. Could be. I think if Correa signed with the Phillies, I don't think that's a thing, but I think if Correa signed with the Phillies would be in the conversation. But the Phillies need some big help. Phillies could use him offensively. You don't think the Phillies could use Carlos Correa? I think it would too, CL. I think it would completely change the National League East. I think Correa on the Phillies makes a lot of sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. Move your roster, move the guys around however you have to. He's a heck of a player. Hey, there's Bryce Harper. Image variation. $8 years, $300 million. If he goes back to the Astros, I think the Astros are a better team than last year, and they made it to the World Series last year. Well, sometimes if a player like that falls into your lap, you just take it, and you take Didi and you DFA his butt. Big Vladdy. And you say, hallelujah, and move on. Rafael Ortega. The difference to me between if I knew that Correa is going back to the Astros, The difference to me between the two teams is been there, done that. Is been there, done that. And I think Houston wins the been there, done that. And so Correa goes back to Houston. I will take Houston in the American League until someone knocks them off. They can't if they wanted to. They just choose not to. What a cop-out. That's such a cop-out. All these owners are making money hand over fist. There's not an owner in the league who could not go above the threshold and still make money. There's not an owner in the league who cannot, even the A's could go above and still make money. And guess what? If you can't, time to sell your team off. Get somebody in there who can. Phillies ownership could go above and have in the past, haven't they? In the 2000-aughts, when they won the World Series, weren't they in around there, the threshold? Well, but could. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying will or won't. I'm just saying could. Could go above and would not hurt them. In the Central, most of the teams have cleared themselves out. In the Central, I think most of the teams have cleared themselves out. I think, you know what? I'll tell you. I think that Kansas City's a better team. I think Kansas City, and again, not a shot. I think Kansas City has a real shot at 500. I think they can get to 500. I don't know if that makes them a playoff team or not, but I think they can get 78, 82 wins. I really do. I still think they're having a problem because of the epic beatdown they took at the hands of the Giants in 2014. You know, so that's probably going to keep them from doing anything real yet. I still think that they're a few more years away from being able to recover from the epic beatdown that Madison Bumgarner put on them. But what are you going to do? Are you sorting? That's weird. Looks like it's going to be a fun year. To the Cards? The St. Louis Cardinals? Probably not. Though the St. Louis Cardinals just had a this is sleeve and top load.
You want him to just sleep stuff too?
That doesn't mean they are not suffering from a hangover from the epic beatdown they took from Madison Bumgarner, who should make the World Series. I mean, who should make the Hall of Fame just for that, not the World Series. Though it'd be nice if he did. Well, I guess it's Arizona, so we don't really want that to happen. Madison Bumgarner should be in the world's good grief, should be in the Hall of Fame based on just that, and his stare down with the ump all the time. Those two things should put him in the Hall of Fame. There hasn't been anything massive for sure, or else we would all be oohing and on over it. I think I have one more case. I only have one more case of this left. And we'll probably end up mixing it with, I think we're going to do like a super break with Series 1. But baseball should be fun this year. That's what I like about it. I think it should be fun. Having a full year is a good thing. I think we've got a lot to look forward to for the rookies. I hope Rutschman is a short injury, whatever he is. I hope it's legitimately short and that he's back quickly. I'd like to see Bobby Witt. I'd like to see Riley Green. Who's the Padres guy, Max? I'd like to see him up. I'd like to see Spencer Torkelson. Detroit might be a sneaky good team. Not a World Series contender, but maybe hurt somebody. Bryce Harper. Here comes the gray chrome. Francisco Lindor out of 373. Kim. So we got up this morning and we got in our Net got herself a membership to PSA, so we could do the $50 grading thing. And I got up and got on mine right away, and then she signed up afterwards and put her thing in. And I got 20 more of the $50 that I can send off, and Annette did not get any because she was in too late. So we'll have to make sure that we're on top of the next event. Still working on SGC. I honestly thought I would have heard back from him by now, but I have not. So we still got that to do. Did some more rearranging in the shop last couple of days. I think it's all positive stuff. Chris Stratton, former Giant. Yeah, that's what Chris Monroe was saying. So who are the upsets there, Chris or Chris? Who got upset? I thought the problem with the NCAA this year is that there was like 40 teams who could win it. I thought 15-2s went down like every year. I thought that was a rite of passage. UConn. What was UConn ranked? So does that mean it's now Duke? That usually means it's Duke. NCAA basketball is not what it was. Matter of fact, most sports are not what they were. I watched last night. I watched the what was the name of the movie about Kurt Warner? Whatever it was, but that was a good movie. That was a good movie. Whatever it was called. Yep. Just Reed Detmers. What's the name of that movie, Net?
Underdog.
Underdog. I thought it was something else, but, you know. I remember Underdog being a very different thing. But that was a good movie. Though, I'll be honest with you, they could have picked someone other than Anna Paquin, is that how you say her last name, as his wife. Whew, that was rough. We're 8 boxes in. Tony Muser is a White Sox. We have 4 more boxes to go. Jaron Duran. Number 5, Iowa. Number 12, Richmond, huh? Richmond. Willie. Well, the big hit that we've had so far is we had a flip stock. We had a flip stock. That was a big hit. That's a big one. And it was Rizzo, so that's a nice hit for the Yankees. Comes another red. Red number 2. Christian Yelich. Red. We hit a didn't we hit a Duran the other day? Redemption, I think. Seems we hit a redemption. Tougher. I think it sets up the way that it's been. Clearly the yeah. I mean, I think it's about the same as it always is. Duran's a redemption. What's up, Seth? We had the in the last break we hit the dual Strasburg, Harper Mike Schmidt relic. That was nice. So, provided that they have found my Series 1 retail, I think we might take the Series 1 and mix it with case of Series 1 with a case of maybe the case of Fat Packs with a case of our last case of this. And then maybe Saturday we'll do both cases of the blasters. I feel bad telling everybody. Everybody keeps coming in looking for the blasters, and I just want to break them. Sally Perez. Oh, Salvador Perez. Yeah. That cheater, that guy. In baseball, they're called umpires, CL. Yeah, we pull black refractors. Well, Rebel, you couldn't expect me not to say that. I mean, honestly, what did you think was going to happen? Hey, no one ever showed up today? You said refs. I thought you were saying something else. You know what ever showed up today? Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to yawn. I apologize. thought I had a. One sec for me. Hope we're not going to have a problem with shipments all of a sudden. Confirmation of your shipment. Alright, let's see. This is supposed to be here today. Oh, you punks. You did not try to deliver today because we were here. Suckers. You know, honestly, FedEx sucks. FedEx will drive up. The shop is open. This has happened more than one time. We have a big giant open sign in the window. You can't miss it. There's no way to miss the open sign. Flashing lights, open sign. The lights are on inside. When you're outside looking in, you can clearly see it's open. People all over the place. FedEx will drive up to the door, then drive off and say that they couldn't deliver because we weren't here. I've had to call them 3 times now for doing the same thing. And now I see another shipment that was supposed to be here today is delayed until tomorrow. FedEx honestly sucks. FedEx, if you're listening, you guys suck. Honestly. It's hard to believe you guys suck that much. Seth, that sounds like a personal thing. I don't want to get too mired in it. I mean, you know, if I, you know, I don't know. Yeah, FedEx sucks. That's fine. It's not anything I needed today, but you know, you could. Hey, Kyle Muller. You know what I found? You know what I found yesterday? Do you guys remember? His phone number's on there. I need to call him tomorrow. Oh my lord, what was his name? He used to buy. He was here for 4 or 5 months, and he would buy like 8, 10, 12 teams sometimes in the breaks. And then one day he went on vacation, he got injured, and then he disappeared. He was in therapy, and then he just disappeared. Anyway, he sent me an autographed Ryan Sandberg, Matt Lavery, yes. He sent me an autographed Ryan Sandberg jersey. And I was starting to think that I was wrong and he didn't send me one. But he sent me one for the shop. And I found it yesterday. It tells you how buried everything is here. But I also noticed that on the thing it had his phone number on there, so I think I'm going to call him. I hate to call him, but I also don't want to keep a jersey that's not mine. And so I'm going to call and see if I can, you know, make sure everything's good and then ship it back to him. It's kind of a cool jersey. But you can't keep something like that. I mean, I guess you could, but I couldn't. Bob probably would. Bob Stead, he'd probably keep it. And then, like, write him an insurance policy for a little while or something. Hit him with a hockey puck. I don't know. I don't know what Bob does. It's an autographed, I don't know, Ryan Sandberg jersey. Oh, did that come from you, Seth? Martin Maldonado. Was that originally? I thought originally it came from somebody else. Did that come from you and then to me? Does anyone know what happened to him? Did he just decide to stop? He's still in the group. But did he just decide to stop buying in? I'm kind of hoping that oh, well now you got two. Now you got a two because we sent you a gray one too. Hey CL, where you at? Did your present show up? Max, did your present show up? I mean Jesse. I think we sent you a gray shirt, Seth. Probably ran out of money. I for some reason I don't think money was a problem. I don't think money was a problem. We had several conversations and I never got the impression from him that money was an issue at all. As long as he's not hurt. Devin Williams, Frenchie. Well, no, yeah, I sent you that. Did you get that, Max? French back, Devin Williams. I want to know if CL got his present. Ty Cobb. And Max got his. I mean, Max. Why do I keep saying that? Jesse. I'm telling you guys I'm tired. I am really very tired. What? What do you mean not yet? Didn't you get a shipment from us this week? Matt Lavery's not in the group anymore? Oh, geez. So he did leave. All right. He must have left sneakily. Every week. It can't be every week. Hey, Nat. Did we send Max a Jack Clark Padres auto?
What?
Didn't we send Max a Jack Clark Padres auto?
I don't know if we did. I know you were looking for something you were going to send him, but I'm not sure if it.
Ned said you're a big fat liar. Ned said you're a big fat liar. And unless you want her to rip your eyeball out like she did the guy at the car place, you better shut up.
No way to get him to see your way.
Whatever. I sent you the Jack Clark. It's somewhere there. Evidently, it's buried under something that, like Seth's. Well, at least you got the Tatis, right? I know I sent the Jack Clark auto out. So it's somewhere in there. Look in your stuff again. Either that or I sent it to somebody else, which could happen too. So maybe I will just I think I have 5 of them total coming in. So we'll have it that way. Does anybody have any contact with him anymore? With Matt Lavery to know that he's all right? Trey Mancini. Anybody? Anything with him? If somebody is, maybe I'll have somebody contact him instead of me bugging him directly, because maybe he doesn't want to be bugged. The only reason I even see any of this stuff go on sale on the website at all is because I'm part of the 582 club. It's the only reason I even know. Cy Young is a Boston Red Sox. Are you missing something on the Montgomery Club? Yeah, there's all kinds of Montgomery Club things. They usually let you have 2 of whatever, sometimes 3 of whatever. So whatever I have coming in, we're going to break. Might only be 3. And it's always popular. I think it's worth breaking. You just grab 3 breaks on eBay, just like randomly grab 3 breaks. You just like, hey, look, there's a break. And you're breaking like soccer and basketball and hockey. Last stack. Max's channel. Everyone make sure they follow Max's channel. So you can go break with Max. Cody Bellinger out of 9.99. Okay. Hey, did you get the thing I sent you, CL? Has it made it yet? It's Thursday. It should have made it by now. It was down at the post office on Monday. I don't think St. Louis doesn't suck that much, do they? Oh, does it take 4 days? Okay. All right. Maybe it's not there yet. Andrew Vaughan. Is first edition... Is Bowman first edition already shipping? It can't be shipping already, is it? Or are these guys selling the breaks a month ahead of time so they can pay for it? The further out these guys sell these breaks, the more you know that they're sell on a break so they can pay for whatever they're buying. Oh, Topps first edition. Oh, sorry, Bob. Topps first edition. I got you. Never mind. Alex Bregman, man, this was a rough case. Mookie Betts image variation. I mean, we got a color swap. And it was Francisco Lindor. I mean, we did get the I mean, the big hit was the flip stock. O'Neal Cruz. We didn't even get that many Wanders. Schwindel. So this was not my favoriteest case that we've had. I wish they had more guarantees too. I mean, it would be nice if they had, you know, more something. We always have good talks. And that's one thing you can count on, is we always have great conversations. Reed Detmers. Gerald Ford. That's the one, Jason. Gerald Ford and Nixon. Jaron Duran's. Tim Anderson. Freddie Freeman. Yeah, this was just not a great case. Can't say a lot about this case. Betsy has her card. Let me see who has the only Republicans of the 70s, right? Arizona is Jason Buffetti. Chicago, Santos Gonzalez. Miami Marlins, Zach Lindahl. Rolling it off. I sent the Cubs jersey to Lavery around the time your shop opened. It was because he helped me complete Heritage. Ah, okay. Well, that was nice of you, Adam. Bowman, I don't have any Topps vintage sleeves. You need, what are Bowman? Oh, you're talking about like 50 stuff? I don't have any, Bob. I genuinely do not have any. I have the T206 size that we use for Allen and Gintzer. That's it. Hey, I need a die. Nat, Ian, somebody.
What?
I don't know where my die went.
Like a D6?
Yeah, like a D6. Six. I had one around here somewhere. Anyway, when he gets it. These got to be sleeved and top loaded still, but there's O'Neal Cruz. Mookie Betts is an image variation. Alex Bregman Clubhouse Collection. I'm high. Cody Bellinger White Chrome out of $9.99. Wander. Trey Mancini Clubhouse Collection. Devin Williams is a Frenchie out of 73. Nice. Okay. Martin Maldonado, black border, Houston Astros. Kyle Muller autograph for Atlanta. New Age Performers, Wander. Christian Yelich, red out of 573. Tony Muser for the Chicago White Sox. And there's Wander number 2. Here, rolling it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. So this is going to Arizona. Thank you, Betsy. Hey, I'm gonna send you a message here in the next day or two. About some stuff, Betsy. Arizona for this one. Okay, let's go through the rest of this stack. These have been sleeved and top loaded, so that's nice. Bryce Harper Clubhouse Collection for Arizona. The gray chrome out of 373. Francisco Lindor. Man, I'm like way high. Hey, Adam, you know, do you know him very well? Is he okay? Mitch Haniger Clubhouse Collection. O'Neill Cruz. Kyle Lewis out of 673. Matt Lavery. Clubhouse Collection, Javier Baez. O'Neill Cruz. There's a Wander. Bryce Harper is an image variation for whatever team he plays for. Matt Olson Clubhouse Collection. Francisco Lindor. Right after that, good. But I did, Chris. I pushed it a little bit, but I didn't. 202 is just like, yeah, no. Color swap. So the color would be here. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Wander Franco, New Age. Shohei red. That's a pretty card, though. Out of 573. Wander base. Clubhouse Collection. Brandon Lau. Yeah, I don't know. Tim Anderson out of 673. Chrome for the White Sox. Brandon Marsh from the Hot Box. Joey Gallo is a flip stock, so that's a nice one for the Yankees. Flip stock. Are those still /5? I think they are. Steven Strasburg Clubhouse Collection for the Nationals. New Age Performer Wander. O'Neill Cruz base. O'Neill Cruz base. Black border Ryan Weathers. Reed Detmer's autograph. Vlad is an image variation. Mike Moustakas out of 673. Randy Arozarena Clubhouse Collection and Joe Coleman. Man, that was a rough case, guys. Let's be honest about it. That was pretty rough. Hopefully, like I said, we have the one left, and we're gonna mix it with Series 1. Then we're gonna do some other Series 1 this weekend. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next week, but we'll figure it out. Next week might be a good week just to lay low and wait for Inception and stuff, but we'll see. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys as always. I am going to go take a nap, but I will be back tomorrow, and I will see you then.